In this video I'm going to break down the top 5 drones this year based on price versus performance and situations they will be used in. So whether you are looking for the best one for you or the best one money can buy, we got an option for you. So stay tuned. Please like and subscribe. All the links to find the best prices on all the products mentioned in this video will be in the description below. These products mentioned are in no particular order, so stay tuned till the end so you don't miss anything. First up, the Evo Lite Plus goes directly up against the Air 2S. Capable of shooting 5.4K footage at 30 fps using a 1-inch sensor, it shares a remarkably similar spec sheet. But it also both leapfrogs the Air 2S and the Mavic Pro 2 with its 40-minute flight time and adjustable aperture, ranging from f2.8 to f11. The Lite Plus model does lack the 4th axis stabilization of its Evo Lite sibling, but the larger pixels on its sensor give it better light gathering potential in dim conditions. For the money, its 20 megapixels sensor is probably the best camera available on a drone today, which gives the Air 2S some serious competition. The Lite Plus follows the same pattern as most small drones that can fold for transportation. 4 pivoting arms aid with rapid deployment as the blades can remain attached. Physically, the Lite Plus is close to the size of the competitor drone, but at 820 grams, it's a good 20% heavier than the 595 grams DJI Air 2S. Instead of the battery fitting inside the drone, it slides from the rear to engage the body and includes the power on button. The capacity of this battery is a whopping 6,174 mAh, 68.7 watt-hours, a significant increase over the 3,500 mAh, 40.42 watt-hours, that the DJI Air 2S has, and this capacity is reflected in a maximum flight time of 40 minutes over the 30 minutes of the DJI drone. Equally well made is the controller, a design that initially looked a little too much like an Xbox controller for our tastes. That said, it's of high quality, has sufficient battery for at least 3 or 4 flights, and the sticks are accurate enough for subtle control without resorting to smooth mode, the Autel version of DJI's tripod, or cine flight mode. The flight experience of this drone is enjoyable, and transitioning from a DJI drone or other brands should be a breeze for even novice pilots. What became more apparent as we flew the Evo Lite Plus more is that the significant amount of power available in the Lite Plus allows for both subtle control and dramatic performance when required. Looking for the most powerful compact drone around? The DJI Mavic 3 is it. This aerial powerhouse is fronted by a dual camera that mixes a large, 20 megapixels 4/3 sensor with a handy 162mm telephoto lens. The Mavic 3 fits all this into in a backpack-friendly bundle we were surprised to find is somehow lighter than the Mavic 2 Pro model it's based on. Improvements over its predecessor include a 46-minute battery life, in reality, about half an hour of actual flight time, and the ability to shoot 5 kelvins 50p video or 4K, 120p slow-mo footage. Upgrade to the DJI Mavic 3 Cine bundle, and you'll get 1 terabyte of internal storage, a very fancy DJI RC Pro controller and the ability to shoot video in Apple ProRes 422HQ format. The highlight of the DJI Mavic 3 is undoubtedly its new dual camera, which features 2 individual sensors and lenses. Impressively, the main camera houses a 20 megapixels 4/3 CMOS sensor with adjustable aperture, and this provides the best image quality in its class. The drone's second telephoto lens is much more limited, lacking manual controls or raw shooting. The Mavic 3 follows the same design principles as previous Mavic drones. This means the propeller arms fold inwards to make the drone much smaller and more backpack-friendly when it's not in use, before folding out again in seconds when you're ready to get it airborne. Despite its darker paint job, the Mavic 3 also has that distinctive, iconic Mavic look and build quality. The DJI Mavic 3 is a leap forward for folding drones, thanks to its excellent video quality and safety features. In many ways, it's everything drone fans could hope for, with an excellent 4/3 camera, adjustable aperture, boosted battery life, and improved collision avoidance. The Mini 2 has the same ultra-compact design as before, making it the joint smallest drone in DJI's lineup, but comes with a new controller that boosts its range, thanks to OcuSync 2.0 connectivity, and delivers a more polished flying experience. Like the Mavic Mini, it's packed with a generous selection of beginner-friendly quickshot modes, which see the drone perform pre-programmed moves. The DJI Mini 2 is an ultra-compact drone that's so small and easy to use that you can slip it out of a jacket pocket and launch it within seconds. That makes it the ideal drone for beginners who want to capture 4K video without some of the high-tech wizardry of the pricier DJI drones that dominate our best drones list. The DJI Mini 2 design inherits the palm-sized dimensions and foldable arms of the Mavic Mini for a size that's so small it won't cause a distraction when you're flying it through the air. On the front of the Mini 2 is the 3-axis stabilized camera. Out of the box, it's shielded by a camera guard, which is removable when you come to fly it. Around the back of the controller is an R trigger, and where the L trigger would be is a jog dial which controls the DJI Mini 2's vertical panning. What's exceptional about the controls, from the joysticks to the dial, is the degree to which incremental nudges are registered. Smooth, slow, silky pans can even be achieved in sports mode, so when you get the hang of it. Still in a league of its own, the DJI Mini 2 is the perfect entry-level drone for beginners looking to get to grips with flying, capturing, and editing bird's-eye views of beautiful landscapes and cityscapes, where permitted. The DJI Mini 3 Pro is the most powerful in our book, best compact drone you can buy. It has a premium price tag, but the Mini 3 Pro is a huge upgrade on the Mini 2, see below, if you can justify the extra cost. For the money, you get a far superior camera, obstacle avoidance sensors, and a range of features that you'd normally only find on larger drones. The Mini 3 Pro's 12.1 megapixels 1/1.3-inch sensor produced excellent image quality with impressive high ISO handling. You'll find very little noise all the way up to the maximum ISO 6400, while the combination of a bright f1.7 lens and dual native ISO tech means low light performance is impressive for such a small drone. The drone's tri-directional obstacle avoidance worked well during testing, and we particularly liked its ability to shoot in portrait without cropping. If you can stretch to the new DJI RC controller, that's the best backpack-friendly bundle for aerial photography and video, bar none. The list of improvements goes on, justifying that coveted Pro moniker. In a nutshell, what you get with the Mini 3 Pro is many of the features and capabilities of higher-spec drones like the DJI Mavic Air 2, in a machine that crucially remains within the sub-250 grams weight category, which means it doesn't need to be registered in many regions. The DJI Mini 3 Pro is a serious upgrade for the Mini series, and the best compact drone you can buy right now. With its larger sensor, built-in obstacle avoidance, and intelligent flight modes, it packs the performance of larger drones into a compact, convenient package. Although while the Mini 3 Pro is suitable for beginners, its price tag lifts it to more serious and exclusive heights. The superb Air 2S combines the best features of our two previous favorite DJI drones, the Mavic Air 2 and Mavic 2 Pro. You get the compact, folding design of the former, plus the 20 megapixels 1-inch sensor found in the latter. The combination is a brilliant one that we loved in our review, making the Air 2S our top choice for hobbyists and professionals who need a small drone that they can take anywhere. Despite the arrival of the newer DJI Mini 3 Pro, the DJI Air 2S remains our favorite all-round drone for most people. While its name suggests that it's only an incremental upgrade to the older Mavic Air 2, there are a lot of upgrades in this for all kinds of drone pilots, including, most importantly, a 1-inch sensor that's been packed inside an impressively compact drone. The headline feature of the DJI Air 2S is the 20 megapixels 1-inch sensor, which improves image quality and provides an improved high ISO response compared to the Mavic Air 2. Then there's the ability to capture 5.4K video at 30 fps, alongside 4K at up to 60 fps, as well as 1080p at up to 120 fps, which opens up significant creative potential for capturing video. Flying the DJI Air 2S is extremely easy, and indeed safe, thanks to the flight features that the Mavic series have become well known for. Whether you're an absolute beginner or a seasoned expert, the flight modes, automated video modes, collision avoidance, and manual flight control provide as little or as much assistance as you need. By combining the DJI Mavic Air 2's compact design and the Mavic 2 Pro's image quality, the DJI Air 2S is the best all-round drone you can buy. It delivers several new features over the Mavic Air 2, including a large 20 megapixels 1-inch sensor and digital zoom, and squeezes all of this into a folding design that weighs 595 grams. While it's slightly pricier than its predecessor, it's well worth the extra cost. If you guys like this video or it helped you, please give this video a like. Links to all the products mentioned are in the link below, and if you are new to this channel, please give us a subscribe. Until next time, see you later.